Hey guys, Michael Durr, Pro Speed Baseball, and welcome to the Hitting Approach series. One of the best weapons a hitter can have is his approach or plan at the plate. So this is just going to be one video out of a series of videos showing you multiple different styles of approaches so you can pick one to use for yourself. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the zone approach, and this is one of the most effective approaches I ever used personally because it gives you an absolute plan of what you're doing at the plate, step by step. Most approaches are going to go off of a 0, 1, and 2 strike approach. So our approach changes slightly depending on how many strikes we have on us. So for our 0 strike approach, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for one pitch in one spot. Now for me personally, my favorite pitch was a pitch that was just in the middle of the plate, about belt high. Now I know that's pretty generic, but that's the pitch that I crushed every single time. I actually had a buddy that I played with in pro ball whose favorite pitch was high and outside. It's actually a really weird spot to hit a pitch, but it was crazy. He would crush that pitch every single time. It was a ball, but if he got that pitch, he would hit it, and he got a hit 9 out of 10 times. Now what you need to do is go ahead and find out what pitch you crush every single time, whether it's high and outside like my friend, or down the middle like me, or low and outside, wherever it is, find that one spot, and that's going to be the pitch that you're looking for your 0 strike approach. When you perceive it out of the pitcher's hand to be in that spot, that's where you're going to take your best swing because you're waiting on that pitch. And that's going to be our zone. So we're going to have just about a softball size zone. That's what I like to think of it. I don't like to squeeze myself down to a baseball. About a softball size zone for that first pitch, and that's going to be in your spot wherever that is. Now for our 1 strike approach, we're going to expand that zone from our belt to our knees, and if we perceive that pitch to be anywhere from the belt to the knees in that zone, we're going to be attacking the pitch in that zone. Now for the 2 strike approach, we're going to expand that zone from all the way up to the chest. So we're going to go from the chest, or I like to think the letters, I'd like to say the letters, to the knees. So we're going to take that 1 strike zone and expand it all the way up to our chest, and that's going to be the zone. So when we perceive a ball anywhere in that zone, that's where we're going to be hitting it. And just a quick bonus for you guys, this actually goes into another approach video, but just a quick bonus for 2 strikes. This is a really good rule to use for 2 strikes. Whenever I expanded my zone for 2 strikes, I would try to time every single pitch when it's passing my belt buckle. So not like the height of my belt buckle. If there was a line right down the middle of my body in my stance, I would try to time the ball as it was crossing that line right in the middle of my body. So I like to think about my belt buckle. That's just me personally, but what that did for me was it helped me fight off any fastballs inside, and if I got any fastballs out over the plate, I would get a nice strike out to right field. And I actually hit a lot of 2 strike home runs doing it this way, waiting on pitches. And if you ever heard anybody say let the ball get deep, this is kind of what I was doing here. I was trying to let that ball get in as close as I could. Now, for the off-speed pitches, what this helped me with the off-speed pitches with 2 strikes is if I was trying to time it up off my belt buckle, it would help me stay back. So if I'm sitting here and I don't have any kind of approach and I get a fastball, I'll be fine to hit the fastball. But if I'm looking for a fastball and they throw me a changeup or a curveball or something and I'm way out in front, which everybody's seen that swing where someone's way out in front, watching the ball and trying to time it off of my belt buckle helped me stay back on those off-speed pitches, and I would just get a little bit out in front of those, be able to keep them fair and get a lot of barrel on it, and I actually hit a lot of home runs off of 2 strike off-speed pitches as well. So that's just a quick bonus for you, something to play with. But just a quick recap for our zone hitting. 0 strike approach, we're picking our favorite spot, one about a softball size, wherever our favorite spot is. For 1 strike, we're going to go from our belt to our knees, and for 2 strikes, we're going to expand that zone from our chest to our knees. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to play a bonus clip for you out of one of the videos in our power hitting series. If you click on the link that pops up in the preview or in the description below, you can see the whole series absolutely free of charge. It's a great series to help you pick up your bat speed. Go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, +1 on Google. That stuff really helps us grow the channel. Good luck with your swing, guys. Good luck with your approaches, and I'll see you guys soon. We're going to take our hands and we want to bring them back in front of our body. If we were having a line right down our feet and our feet are dead square, we can imagine a wall coming right up out of that line in front of our face. And what we want to do is keep our hands in front of that wall at all times. They should never get behind this wall at all. Some of your better hitters will stay in front or get right on this wall, but they never go behind the ball. So if you watch them from down the line, you'll see that their hands stay in front of their body the whole time, and now they're able to go from point A to point B and get as solid a contact as possible to hit home runs. So what we're going to do to work on this